So I just finished Enter the Dominatrix, and I didn't fucking expect that at all. It was different, but it kind of worked. I love the style it's presented in, but I don't think they executed it well at all. I mean, I get where they were going with it, and I absolutely love it, but the pacing was so fucking off, especially with the gameplay. The missions are very fucking boring. The atmosphere and style they were presented in was perfectly fine, but playing the missions felt so off. It honestly feels like it needs to be polished a lot more, and it's a real shame because I see where they were going with it, but it just falls so flat. Not to mention, the whole thing was ridiculously easy. I beat the whole thing within 20 minutes. That being said, the ending was fucking great. I think it's worth picking up for that reason alone. There are a lot of good moments, it's just that most of it comes from character quotes and cutscenes rather than the gameplay itself. There's no decks, and this is where I have a really big problem with the overall approach they took. The style they went for was that breaking the fourth wall self-aware routine, and I have mixed feelings about that. On one hand, it's hilarious and original, and on the other hand, we're not getting a serious epilogue to wrap up the whole Saints Row story. They could have waited and really fleshed out a final and satisfying ending to the Saints Row series and finally resolved this issue with Dex, but we're not going to get such a thing. There's only going to be 2 DLC mission packs, Enter the Dominatrix and the Saints Save Christmas. As amazing as the Saints Save Christmas sounds, it's obvious that it's going to be a silly, over-the-top mission pack. I'm positive Dex will be in it, but any chance to have one of those real hardcore moments like with Julius is out the door. So obviously, I'm the guy that wants a more serious take on killing Dex. But since Grand Theft Auto 5, my opinions towards the style of Saints Row have changed so much. Even though Dex is from an era of Saints Row where the story was hardcore, it's probably for the best that they bring him back in this silly style. So anyways, my final score on this DLC is a 6 out of 8. The pacing is off and you'll definitely see the wasted potential, but the cutscenes are great and the ending is amazing. If you like Saints Row, no doubt buy it. You'll feel disappointed in the actual game, but the ending leaves you with such an amazing feeling that it makes up for it.